Stephen Gerrard was speaking on Rangers TV, and he made absolutely no bones about it. He said, this is just the start.
It's been an emotional day, obviously, arriving here today and seeing the scenes. Incredible feeling. I mean, I'm lost for words in terms of how I want to describe my team. I've been here for 3 years and they've took me on one hell of a journey. It hasn't always been up and up, as you know, you've been there with us, but I've got nothing but plaudits to give me players. I thought he played today with maturity, with control, with style. We scored 3 incredible goals. We were tough. We've made this place a fortress this year in terms of the league, and the players are obviously on a real big high in there, and rightly so. You know, this club's been to hell and back over the past 10 years. I've only been part of it for 3, but I can certainly relate, and I've got that feeling and that affection with the fans now. I know what they've been through, so I can totally understand the scenes, but I think it's important they stay safe as well, and we all try and be humble and focus on what's left, because there's a lot of big games left and we want more. I always said the first one will be the hardest, but I don't know, I got a feeling upstairs today I want more. I'm hungry for more, and I hope my players share that. If we do, it's exciting times to be a Rangers fan.
I was Stephen Gerrard speaking to Rangers TV at the weekend before Celtic went to Tayside. Danny, is that typical Stephen Gerrard? You know the man better than anybody. Is that typical him?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree, that's exactly what you'd expect him to say. He's always been hungry for more. Even when he achieved as a player, he went on and went on and went on. He'll always strive for more, whatever role he's in. I think it's also fair to say that, you know, the day Liverpool do come calling, and that day will come inevitably, he will be there. You know, there's no doubt about that in my mind. And in the interim period, he's going to be saying the right things, because while he's employed by Rangers, they give him a wonderful platform. He's repaying it with doing what, you know, he's done what he's been asked to do. He'll carry on doing the best he can and putting everything in, because that's the way he is, until something changes. But when it does change, the one club on the planet that you know he'll walk to is Liverpool when the time's right. That's not saying, it's not a disrespectful thing to Rangers. It's just the inevitability of his managerial career. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I'd be honest, and I'm seeing you playing up to me here, Simon. I do think it is a bit disrespectful. This is his moment. This is his moment with Rangers, and it all starts now. He's going to build from here.
What is
and
disrespectful?
It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. He's off to Liverpool.
Jimbo, context. You asked me a question last week. Should they be giving him an extended contract? And I said, no, he's got 3 years left on his contract. Why do they need to give him a further contract? And if you believe that Liverpool are going to come knocking at some point, and Stephen Gerrard is not going to leave Rangers quicker than a quick thing from Quickland, then you're wrong. So that's not disrespectful. It just happens to be a matter of fact. You might not like that narrative, and you might not suit the points that you want to advance, but both Danny and I have said it from very different points of view. Danny from a direct experience of Stephen Gerrard, and me looking at it from a pragmatic point of view, thinking, look, Rangers are a fabulous football club and their achievement is fabulous, but let's be realistic about where Stephen Gerrard will most likely want to end up: in the elite league, managing one of the elite sides.
Well, he might, but he didn't take the Rangers job to get the Liverpool job. That's the point. Well, he didn't.
No, he took the Rangers job because it was offered to him.
He took the Rangers job to stop Celtic's dominance.
And well, he took the Rangers job because primarily it was offered to him.
And he's done that.
And he's gone and done the job that he was brought in to do. He's been given support. He's been given help and guidance. He's got a very, very educated backroom staff that are absolutely fundamental to his achievements. And he's cut his teeth in a league that will give him a reputation that maybe he will get to put to the test in an elite league, because the Scottish League is not an elite league.
But let's get something right. They both took a risk, didn't they? Rangers took a risk employing Stevie because he was inexperienced. It was a big job to take on.
True.
And he took a risk going to such a huge club where he could have fallen flat on his face and failed. And then he would have been in a position where the Liverpool job was a million miles away, because ultimately Liverpool wouldn't have employed Stevie if he'd not had any experience and not shown some capabilities. So they both took a risk, and it's worked out really, really well. It's a fantastic achievement, and the club are happy, he's happy, and there's no reason to think Jurgen Klopp's not going to be at Liverpool next season, and when he's got everyone fit, and go again and try and win that title back. So we are hypothesising about something that may not be on the cards for quite some time yet. And Stevie's certainly not going to come out. He's spoken about it on a few occasions. I mean, when I spoke to him about it last, when I interviewed him a few months back, he was saying all the right things. You know, he's still proving himself to everybody out there.